thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up. Let's go. Not on this guitar. I can't do white line on this one, man. I wish. I might do a solo here and there, but that's it. Jose Flores, what's up? Yeah, we got chops. That's a day too. Oh yeah, of course. Gotta have the gaming for you. What's goody? What's goody? Yo, me again. Fayakura, Akure. I'm good, buddy. How you doing? Orale. Let's go. Oh man, what's good? Gibson Explorer, where the hell you been at? What's up, man? Can you play some Skull Beneath the Skin? I don't know that one. Sick Pitch Harmonics. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh man. Ungodly, what's good, man? Redneck is here too. Oh my gosh. Pulled out the drop C. JD, what's good, man? Just here, let me see. I want to do some. I forgot how this is going. What's up, Tyler George? What's good? Tyler George. Achilles, what's good? Kill switch engage. Rose shard. I know two of them. Let's see. Kill switch engage. Kill switch. Wait. It's kill switch engage. No, damn. Yeah, kill switch engage. Um. Ugh. Fucking thirsty. Kill me. How does this one go? Oh yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Whew. Ah, yes, sir. Tala, thank you. Tala George. Why does your name sound familiar? Shit, there's a lot of new people here. Henry, who's this? Enkai? Bien pelado, Enki. What's good? Flood, Pantera. I don't know Flood, unfortunately. Uh, California. That's interesting. Tally Tuesday, D. Cozy, 1AK, nothing else matters. I can't play it on this one. This is drop tuning, sorry. Ooh shit. This is a drop tuning. There's a lot of stuff I can't play that I normally do play. What's up, Pink? What's up, JDT? What's good? Redneck, what's happening, brother? Have a beer for me, buddy. Have a beer for me. Shit, Nick Edits, what's good? You got it back. I got what back? She made. I don't know what that is. Who is this? Drop C. How about something dark that it makes? I don't like super dark though. That's the key of Van Halen. This one. Oh well, this is drop C, but drop D is usually where he plays better. Tala George. What is that? I'm happy about that. What are you happy about? I love that so much as I became in good shape. Thank you. I don't know if you're responding to somebody else or me or who, what, when, but you definitely do look familiar. I don't know from where. Shepherd, other than here. Shepherd of Fire, please. You don't know who Chimaira is? No, I don't know. Tally Tuesdays. What's good? Nick Edis, Shepherd of Fire. Already read that. Any. Dream Theater, no, not on this guitar. This is Drop Tuning. Said Pokemon. I know nothing about Pokemon, to be honest. Nothing at all. Not the cartoon. I've seen people watch the cartoon, but I've never really kind of got into it. I was too old for that. White Lion solo. I think I did one already. Weren't you here? Which is the other one that I know? Should I play that one next? Shit, I am thirsty. Hold on. Which one do we have? What do we have? Not that one. Shit, I do love this one though. Scream M Fire. Damn, that means I would have to pull out another guitar. No way. Suffocate. No. Okay, here we go. Man, Bullet always does it, man. Chop Suey. I don't know Chop Suey. The only one I know is. Shit. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Oh, this is too fucking hard. Let me see if I can pull up Bullet for My Valentine. Bullet for My Valentine. I'm kind of in the Bullet for My Valentine kind of a mood. No. No, I think I tried that one and I got disappeared. Not tempo. Oh. Is it this one? You're worthless to me! Yeah, Army of Noise, I think it is. I love this song. It wasn't a major hit, but man, it was such a fun song to play. Official audio? Okay, sure, why not?
Why take less when you can get a beefy 5-layer
Why
burrito,
take less?
a chalupa supreme, a double stacked taco, and
Here we go. This is not a backtrack. Definitely not a backtrack. Damn, that was a good drum track. And I kind of sort of remembered everything. Picking God, sir. What the freak? Redneck, I can't do any Megadeth or Metallica on this. This is drop tuning. And I can't just go like this like I usually do because it has this. Once it has this trem system, forget it. I'd have to like unscrew this and then do all of this, you know, tune it up upwards to tune it, make sure it's floating. It's not easy. So this unfortunately. All right. Damn. What do we have? What other songs have not played that I usually do play? I love Screaming Fire. If they don't have it on drop tuning. Let me see what I got in my drop tuning list. Drop C. No Way Out. Just played that one. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so I can try to play. Let's do this. Wait. All right. Gojira. I don't know any Gojira, but thank you. Redneck, what's good, man? What's good? Fuck it, why not? Here you go, here you go. Let's give this a shot. I've never played it. Like I played it listening to the song itself, but never as a backtrack where the guitars are gone. I don't know this part. That ending is wild. I got lost. It's been such a long time since I played that. request. I don't know. I don't even know what you're requesting there. And no, Jeffrey. Man, Redneck, just go ahead, boy. Keep going. That's my dude right there. No light music. LOL. No light music today, boy. No, lots of bullet for my Valentine. I'm gonna see if I can do. I want to do another one. I just don't know which one. What have I not played from Bullet? Let's see. Let's go up. Which one's this one? Do they have that one as a backtrack? One last fight. Back. Let's see if they have it. No way. Sorry, but this backtrack sounds like ass. I'm sorry. I gotta do something else. Let's try this one and see.
For the first time, kickoff weekend has a front.
Yeah, it sounds like ass too. I guess I don't have any good ones. Let's try this one. Do this one. Maestro, could you play Creeping Death? No, I can't on this guitar. This guitar has is a different tuning. Oh my gosh. Joric Perez, sick. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Account email. You know it's serious when the shirt comes loose. man, man. There's a story behind the shirt. I'm not even gonna get into it. Every time I wear it, people. Let's just say people at work notice. Let's just say that. As soon as I leave work, it's down. Randward, you listen to Nick. I have no idea who that is, so I'm gonna say no. What's the fastest down pick you could do? Why? That makes no sense, but okay. I don't know. I never really measured it. I just play. Children of Badum. I've heard of them, but never played their stuff. The only guitar I've ever had are Strats. Same here, right up until not long ago. Something like that. Crisscross jump. I thought I could make you burn it down. Thank you, Doctor Who. Renverse saying, do you listen to Riot? Of course I do. Cheers, brother. Cases, man. Take care, brother. Be easy, my man. Renvert. Right. Let's see. Oh, I do play Docking, some of the stuff. I can't play it on this. Sounds weird. Anyway, I gotta get going because I have to go and pick up my daughter. Oh, Decide, what's good? Damn, you came in so late. Fuck. Anyway, I gotta get going, guys. I gotta go pick up my daughter anyway. So, you guys come back later on because I'm gonna hop on again after I feed my daughter and do all this good stuff. You know, be a daddy. Decide. You guys need to follow this man right here. Decide. He's got some good shit. He only has one video, but it's still pretty good, man. I enjoyed it. I watched the whole thing. I watched it like twice. And on top of that, he's gonna be doing lives also soon to a theater near you. So come check him out. Anyway, I gotta go. Sorry to put you on blast aside, but I got to. All right, you guys. I gotta go, so I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.